Hello and welcome to another episode of Soap Goes to the Oscars. I almost just read the title of the movie instead of saying Soap Goes to the Oscars. Anyway, this is episode 83, and I am recording on April 9th, 2025. I just finished watching the movie, and that movie is Boys Town. This was a rental on Amazon, $4.23. Out of the three movies I've watched so far, my average is $1.41. Not bad. So this is a 1938 American biographical drama film based on Father Edward J. Flanagan's work with a group of underprivileged boys in a home/educational complex that he founded and named Boys Town in Nebraska. It stars Spencer Tracy as Father Edward J. Flanagan and Mickey Rooney as Whitey Marsh, with Henry Hull, Leslie Fenton, and Gene Reynolds. The film was written by Dori Schary, Eleanor Griffin, and John Meehan. It was directed by Norman Taurog. Tracy won the Academy Award for Best Actor for his performance. Metro-Goldwyn Mayer studio head Louis B. Mayer, who was a Belarusian Canadian-American Jew known for his respect for the Catholic Church, later called this his favorite film of his long tenure at MGM. Although the story is largely fictional, it is based upon a real man in a real place. Boys Town is a community outside Omaha, Nebraska. In 1941, MGM made a sequel, Men of Boys Town, with Spencer Tracy and Mickey Rooney reprising their roles from the earlier film. Based on the life of Father Edward J. Flanagan and Boys Town, produced by John W. Considine Jr., cinematography by Sidney Wagner, edited by Elmo Varon, music by Edward Ward, production company MGM, distributed by Lowe's Inc. Release date was September 9th, 1938, with a running time of 93 minutes. IMDb has it listed as 96 minutes, and the version that I rented on Amazon was closer to 93, so I guess that's the more accurate number. This was nominated for Best Picture, Best Director, Best Actor, which it won, Best Writing Screenplay, and Best Writing Original Story, which it also won. In February 1939, when he accepted his Oscar for the role, Spencer Tracy talked about Father Flanagan in his acceptance speech. "If you have seen him through me, then I thank you." An MGM publicity representative mistakenly announced that Tracy was donating his Oscar to Flanagan, not having confirmed it with Tracy. Tracy said, "I earned the thing. I want it." The Academy hastily struck another inscription. Tracy kept his statuette, and Boys Town got one too. It read, "To Father Flanagan, whose great humanity, kindly simplicity, and inspiring courage were strong enough to shine through my humble effort, Spencer Tracy." That's about it on Wikipedia there. I mean, it goes through the story. But it's basically, sort of shows the beginnings of Father Flanagan starting Boys Town. And then the main kind of drive of the story after that, once it's established, is that Whitey Marsh, played by Mickey Rooney, is brought in. His brother, who's a criminal, pays for him to go there so that he can, avoid the life that his brother has lived. And Whitey doesn't take to the place and causes all kinds of problems and injuries and so on. And it sort of escalates from there. This one was really good. I like this a lot. This one had some of these kid actors back then were really good. I mean, there was one, was it The Champ with Jackie Cooper? I think it was. But Jackie Cooper was an amazing actor back then. He played Perry White in Superman later. And Mickey Rooney was really a great actor. Like in this, he was pretty amazing. The movie's a little over dramatic at times, for sure. It's got, a lot of these they're sort of just very melodramatic. But that said, I mean, this one really kind of moved me a little bit at the end, and it's manipulated, but they're trying to go for the feels. But Spencer Tracy is a very and this stuff that I've seen him in, which has only been this is maybe the third movie that I've seen him in, second one where he was a priest. He's a very sort of can't think of the word I want to say, not refined, but he's a very like quiet actor. I mean, there's times where he sort of speaks up and is assertive and things as the character, but in this especially, he's just really quiet, speaks quietly and cares for everybody and plays the character really well. And Mickey Rooney is the exact opposite of that in this. He's bombastic and he's loud and he's, hates everything and he's angry and sort of comes around in the end. But, he's throughout the movie, he's crying, he's yelling, he's screaming, he's fighting. And he just did a really good job. And all of the ways there was a little boy named Pee Wee in the character's name was Pee Wee. I don't know the actor's name, but he was, I mean, the kid was probably like 5 or 6 and he was pretty good. Like he also yelling, screaming, crying. And who knows, on the one movie with the champ with Jackie Cooper, I think I read that, the director told the kid when he needed to cry, he told him that he was going to take his dog out back and shoot it. And that's how they made the kid cry. So, maybe they did some of the same stuff here. I don't know. But they were all really good. So I really enjoyed this one, taking a look at what the other movies were. The Adventures of Robin Hood and Pygmalion. So far this is a great round. I think I might put this one on top, Boys Town. The last round was really disappointing, 1937. There's 3 movies that I liked, but overall, out of 10, that's not a great. So we got 10 movies this time as well. And so far, I've liked all 3. So hopefully it's not all downhill after this. Boys Town, pretty good. Recommended. I'd probably give this 3.5 stars. I haven't put it on Letterboxd yet, but I will. So that is it. I will see you next time.